Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. It's going to be kind of hard to give a predictions video for this WrestleMania 32 show, especially after watching NXT Takeover, which I reviewed last night. It's going to be hard because like the enthusiasm that I had after watching NXT, you have to come back to reality and realize WrestleMania 32. So this is going to be tough because it's like you're about to experience ecstasy. You busted a big old nut, and then now WrestleMania 32. You just want the bitch out your house at this point. You want her gone. You don't want her here anymore. That's what we're stuck with right now. So let's review this WrestleMania 32 show, this card, this build. And I might. I'm not sure. I don't know. You guys are going to have to show me by support and some likes or something. Because I'm thinking about making a quick video on the WrestleMania 32 card that I would put together. Injuries included. We got to include the injuries. But I've been thinking about putting together my own WrestleMania 32 card. Again, drop a like on the video if you want to see that thing, and I'll get it out ASAP. Now, let's talk about this card. I think it's going to be like a 14-hour show or some shit like that. With 17 hours on a pre-match. Pre-show's going to be crazy. But let's talk about the pre-show card itself. Because we got 2 or maybe 3 matches that's going to be on that. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal might be on the main card. But it's a pre-show card type of thing. So we're gonna talk about that on the pre-show because this is just a list of jobbers in that. I don't even know who is in that. So let's get that out of the way. It's rumored that Cesaro just might be medically cleared to enter that match. If he is, he wins. If Samoa Joe comes up from NXT and they debut him in this Battle Royal, he wins. If it's not those two, you got me stumped. I don't know who the fuck wins this match because none of them matter. None of them matter so much to the point that I'm not predicting anybody. Fuck that match. We're going to pretend as though it doesn't exist. Because they don't have any talent. They don't have any name value in there. Kane, Big Show, Mark Henry. No, stop. Give me Joe, give me Cesaro, throw them in there. Either one of the two, can't have them both. Either one of the two, one of them's got to win. Just flat out, one of them's got to win. Dudley Boys versus Usos. In the I don't give a damn match, give me... I got a coin in my hand, by the way. Heads, Dudleys, tails, Usos. Let's go. Fuck! Usos win. All right. In a match I'm actually looking forward to, we have Natalya, Paige, Brie, Bella, Alicia, Fox, and Eva Marie. She's on the face team. Are you fucking kidding me? And on the other side, we have Lana. We got Naomi. Yeah. Them gains. We got Emma. Yeah. Actually, let's change this order up a little bit. We got Naomi, Lana, Emma, Tamina, and Summer Rae. I changed that to order of who I would fuck first. And I'm hoping that we have... I can't say the heels because all of them are fucking heels. With the exception of Natalya. Everybody in this match is a heel. That actually presented themselves as like heels and never changed on screen. Paige, Brie, Alicia Fox, they all supposed to be faces at this point, but they never officially turned. Like, fuck, there's no reason to talk about that. Look, I got the heels winning. Lana, Naomi, Tamina, Summer Rae, and Emma. I got them winning. Lana's been looking really clean in short bursts on TV, on SmackDown, on Raw. She just does stuff that's so like her kicks, the way she leaves that leg hanging after Lana's clean as fuck. I am very, very much so interested and looking forward to seeing how she does in a full match, how she takes her bumps, X, Y, and Z. Naomi, to me personally, I think she's clean. Emma's clean as fuck. Outside of Natalya, Emma's the cleanest in this match, wrestling, ring work wise. Then you got Summer and Tamina. I don't know if this is an elimination match or a straight up match. There's no reason to even talk about this. It's on the pre-show. Let's talk about the actual. Let's talk about the actual card. I'm sorry. Like, I just watched NXT. I'm sorry. I watched NXT for the third time today. I don't know how I can get excited about this. I'm sorry. This might be a short prediction video. Really might be. So let's start from. I can't even predict the order of the show. I can't even predict the order. So I'll start with New Day and League of Nations 4-on-3 handicap match, not for the titles. Give me New Day because they shouldn't lose the titles because they deserve a WrestleMania celebration. That's all I got for you. Kalisto and Ryback. Can we just talk about NXT? Let's talk about NXT. Let's talk about NXT a little bit. Last night we had Shinsuke Nakamura debut. That entrance was so clean. Oh my goodness. The crowd, the match, everything. Asuka winning the title, just completely RIP'd Bayley. Got her the fuck up out of there. Just a badass chick. Oh my god. Samoa Joe busted open on a headbutt and it was like blood. I'm like, yo. Then he just goes to commencing to destroying Phil Balor or Phil Bacon, as we called him in last night's stream. Just Phil Bacon. Then we got that terrible end to that match. As a matter of fact, let's talk back about this WrestleMania card. Kalisto wins. Then we get... Fuck. In the comment section, y'all gotta feel me on this, right? Y'all feel me on this, right? Let me know in the comment section. Do y'all feel me on this? We got the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler. Who gives a fuck about him? Sami Zayn, who I feel a little bit better about, but we're not going to get that type of Sami Zayn that we got last night. We're not going to get him in this match, so you can forget about that part. Then you got The Miz, Stardust, Sin Cara, Zack. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You just had NXT TakeOver Dallas. And we got this on WrestleMania. Are you fucking kidding me? Kevin Owens retains his title because why the fuck not? And if not him, then it's Sami Zayn. Nobody else is going to come fucking close. Like, my money's on Kevin Owens. They just might give it to Sami Zayn after Vince saw what Sami was able to do last night. Might give it to him, but either way, whoever wins this title, they're still not going to be shit because they don't treat the title like shit. Jericho versus AJ Styles. American Alpha won the titles last night. I'm sorry. These two should not have had 3 matches before Mania. And the entire build of this match is Chris Jericho being upset that the crowd chanted for AJ Styles. Even though they were chanting for Jericho too when they were in the tag team. Oh my god. AJ Styles wins. And for those of you who were, upset and whatnot that the Balor Club or the Bullet Club didn't debut last night at NXT, I'm hoping they're actually saving that for this spot right here, where you have AJ Styles, and then I don't see how the Bullet Club fits here, so never mind. Fuck that. They'll be on Raw or something. I don't know. AJ Styles wins. Fuck it. Finally, some matches we could talk about. Shit. The Divas Championship. Now, for me, this one was kind of a toss-up between Becky and Charlotte. I don't see Sasha winning. Hopefully they bring up Snoop to come out with Sasha. Or Snoop, like, comes down to the ring and starts fucking with Flair because, you know, Flair's going to have his nose. And then Snoop is Sasha's uncle. But I doubt they're going to do it because they've had about a good 2 weeks now to talk about how Snoop is Sasha's uncle. And they never even mentioned it, so it might not even happen. I don't have Sasha winning this because I just don't feel like she should. I don't feel as though WWE has put the correct booking behind her outside of just giving her wins. That's all they've given her. They haven't given her any character development whatsoever. It's just a bump on a log at this point that just says, I'm a boss, 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 I'm a boss. I'm a boss. That's all she's got. Because of WWE, by the way. Not because of Sasha, because we've seen her on NXT. She was much better. I'm a boss. So for me, it was between Becky, who they've put a lot of character development behind, and Sasha, who's the queen of the division. Like, she is, though. She really is. And there's so much story with Becky. And there's so much character with Charlotte as a heel that I had to put it between them two. Because I see the investment that WWE has put in these two. And I was sort of kind of leaning a little bit toward Becky until I heard that they're going to be getting rid of the Divas name and making it the Women's Championship or the Women's title. With that being said, Charlotte wins. Because there's a possibility that we can have a Medusa moment. There's a possibility that we can have a The Rock moment in which they completely bury titles. Medusa burying that WWE Women's Championship that they had back in the day because she felt the competition there was a fucking joke, so she buried it at WCW. Storyline, by the way, all storyline. It was Eric Bischoff's idea to do that. But The Rock just straight up said, yeah, we're done with this spinner belt bullshit. This shit looks like a damn toy. Let's get rid of this nonsense. He didn't trash it. He gave it to someone to take away. We've never seen it again. And he brought in a different title. Charlotte has that attitude. And she can get away with doing something like this. She can get away with saying the Divas division is a fucking joke. We are done with this Divas nonsense. We are women. She could cut a nice promo burying the Divas division and burying that title and bringing forth a new women's title. Sasha could do that too. I just don't care if Sasha wins, though. I really don't. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me on that. But again, look at the character development and the investment that WWE has put into Sasha. All she does is win matches. That's cool, but there's nothing to her. So that one's kind of scary because both of them two could do that same angle where they bury the Divas division, bury the Divas title. I'd just rather see Charlotte do it. So that's my winner. Charlotte retains. Bort Laser. I took the K off and put Bort, B-O-R-T. Bort Laser and Dean Ambrose. By the way, I know I'm going to get those comments. It's not Bork Laser, it's Brock Lesnar. With your finger in your nose and shit. Just fucking YouTube Bork Laser and you'll understand. It's a thing. It exists. It's real. All right. This one, honestly, is very, very easy for me. It's very easy for me. Dean wins this match. Dean wins this match. And I could see it being because of names that I cannot mention possibly coming down and interfering in this, essentially turning them babyface for helping out Dean and setting up something in the future between them and Bort Laser. Because there's a feud there that was supposed to happen that we didn't get. And now we have it that those guys aren't even on the card. If they interfere in this match, remember it now, because I know I'm going to get heat for it later. If they interfere in this match, I will take a shovel and dig up their graves and commence talking about them again. I gave him two situations in which I could talk about him. One being this, the other being if one of them wins a title. It's the only way that I will speak their name. All right, we could go on ahead and stop talking about Social Outcast now. We can stop talking about the Social Outcast. Social Outcast. Match is gonna be good, definitely. Weapons will be involved because that's the only way that Dean could do something. It'd be pretty badass if Brock doesn't even pick up a weapon. That'd be pretty badass. But I mean, you got Brock in an environment where he could just use shit. So good luck, Dean. You will need it. Dean wins this match. Nothing really much to say on this one. I mean, they booked Dean like a scholar. This guy is just fucking GOAT the way they're booking him, but he doesn't have big wins. That's the problem with Dean. He doesn't have big wins. This right here could help him. Somebody's got to get the rub from Brock. And so far, nobody has gotten the rub from Brock. Nobody has gotten, like, completely over. Like, there's been no payoff to that Undertaker-Brock Lesnar match so far. And maybe they give it to Dean. They were saving it for Reigns for last year. Crowd poo-pooed it. They had to change direction. This time, I think they give it to Dean. But if they give it to Dean and they give it to him in the fashion that I'm thinking could happen, then that's still not the rub because he still needed assistance. But if he wins it clean, that's the rub. Up next, Undertaker versus Shane O'Mac. I gotta take Taker. I'm sorry. If Shane wins, he'll win control of Monday Night Raw, and Taker will not be able to fight at WrestleMania again. If Shane loses, he's gone for good. Allegedly. Actually, no, he's not gone for good. He just Vince wants the evidence that he has against him. That's what's on the line if Shane loses. Taker wins because of his legacy. Think of the matches that Taker's had. Somebody actually came up with a very good scenario, and I forget who it was, so I apologize if, and I doubt, but if that person is listening to this, I apologize because I might not remember who you are. But they came up with a scenario in which Shane wins via something to do with Stephanie McMahon. Shane cuts a deal with the devil. Well, Stephanie cuts a deal with Shane, but Shane cuts a deal with the devil. And what it essentially does is it takes the authority out of power. And it takes Triple H out of power, right? But Stephanie keeps her job and her position if she partners with Shane. Instantly making him the heel that this match doesn't have. And maybe it's because the two snotty, bratty kids of Vince McMahon, you have Shane and Stephanie, who have wanted to take over this company with no one in their way, and one night gets rid of Vince and gets rid of Triple H out of power. And Vince's kids have the power. It's a possibility. But bringing Shane into this match wasn't long-term booked. It was completely on the fly because this match was supposed to be for Cena. So they had to get someone in there. You call on your wild card, Shane, get him in there. Being that this was such late booking, I don't see Taker losing to Shane on a spur of the moment. I don't see Taker losing to Shane after going through guys like Triple H, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk. I'm listing off the recent names. Batista, Edge. I don't want to list off all of them, but just naming some of the bigger and better matches that he's had. Randy Orton, was Randy Orton at Mania? It wasn't that Mania, was it? I'm not sure if it was at Mania. I think it might have. No, he didn't have him at Mania. Or did he? Yeah, I think he did have Randy Orton at Mania. I think he did. But you got some big names there that he's beaten. And then he went to war with Brock Lesnar. And now he's in the ring with Shane, who can't throw a punch, who, by mistake, blackened Undertaker's eyes with them weak-ass punches. Maybe it was Shane. Maybe it was in training. We don't know. I just don't see it anymore. I don't see it. Now, Shane's going to go off. Shane's going to do some wild shit. He's going to jump off of the big screen in the stadium. He's going to do all this nut-ass shit. He might jump from orbit. Who knows? And miss, by the way. Because he said he's going to miss. Taker's going to swing, and Shane's going to miss. He already said it. Taker's not losing. I'm sorry. Taker's not losing. Bye-bye, Shane. Thanks for giving us hope, I guess. Even though I love her so. All right. Even though if Shane does win, they're still going to have the same Ryder, so nothing changes anyway. It's just going to be that Shane's at the forefront now. Triple H versus the Roman Reigns. And you guys already know my opinions about Roman Reigns, so I'm not going to get into it. I will continue to say that wrestling fans are hypocritical. And I will continue to say that wrestling fans need to get off this guy's dick. Roman Reigns wins tonight. My hope is that he wins clean as fuck. It's a no DQ match, by the way. I'm hoping that he wins uber clean and the crowd shits on it. And Reigns, disappointed with the crowd, who has a chair already in the ring, just starts beating on Triple H with that chair. Even though possibly Rock and also the Usos and Dean are out there. And Reigns, they try to hold Reigns back, and he just starts wailing on them with the chair. Because fuck you too. Tired of all you pussies getting in my goddamn way. Everybody gets it. It's not bad to end WrestleMania with boos. It's not. It's called heat. And it gets you into the next phase of the year. It gets you into, if you want to boo this guy, he has to win clean and he has to turn heel right after it. Not on Raw, right after it. Because if you're gonna boo this motherfucker, that's like you ever hear somebody, you ever hear a parent telling the kid, "Oh, you want to cry? I'm gonna give you a reason to cry." In this sense, you're gonna boo. I'm gonna give you a reason to boo. In that situation, I'm okay with it. Because if they turn Reigns heel, I don't want anybody cheering this guy. Not a single soul better be happy that he turned heel, because you're not supposed to be happy when it comes to heels. But I'll tell you this one thing. You may be relieved that he turns heel, but it's still not going to change that they're pushing him. And ultimately, that's the thing that you guys have been crying about, right? Why are we pushing Reigns? This guy's bland. This guy's boring. This guy can't wrestle. Why are we pushing him? Dean should be the guy that's pushed. Don't push Reigns. When they turn him heel, they're going to push him even more. So what do you guys really want? What do you really want? Because they're not going to turn him heel and then put him in the mid-card. It's not going to fucking happen. Just make peace with it. But that's the thing. If you make peace with it when he's heel and they're pushing him down your throat and you're okay with it, you're the hypocrite. So either way, it's a win-win for Roman Reigns. Either way, it's a win-win for Roman Reigns. I would like to see him go heel, and I need him to be a vicious heel if he does turn heel, because he shouldn't give the crowd any reason to applaud him. None. Anytime he feels that the crowd's getting behind him, no. Start taking a chair to some folks. Come out with a shield. Oh my God, if he comes out with an actual shield and uses it as a weapon going forward, that'd be clean. And it'd be a smack in the face of all the people who love the shield. Because here's a guy that you hate, and he's using the shield literally to win matches. He wins this. Triple H rides off into the sunset. Get back to his duties. And that'll be it. That's it for this WrestleMania card. Those are my predictions. NXT was the best thing to happen all year. That's all I got for you guys. Don't know if you guys enjoyed. Hope you did, but I don't give a damn. I'm out of here.